Hello and welcome to Bible Study with Alice, and today we're going to be doing a review video of A Beautiful Year in the Bible, the 52-week Bible Study for Women by Albuster. And I'm going to talk about why I got it and then we get into it. So I saw this book on Instagram initially, and then I saw it all over Facebook, I saw it over YouTube, I just saw it everywhere really, and I eventually decided, after a long hard thought about it, because I didn't know if I wanted it or not at the time, but then I thought, why not just get it, and I can use it as a supplement alongside my Bible study in my personal time. So I thought, why not just get it as a supplement, because I'm on the belief that you should be able to gain an understanding of the Bible from everything, from various different resources, from different websites, different actual books, from everywhere. So that's the reason why I got it, and I'm really glad I've got it, to be fair. It's really pretty, and I will show you the features as well and just show you what it looks like on the inside, so then you can have that informed decision, like I did myself, of if you want to purchase it or not. So let's get into it. So I really like this fact that it's a spiral bound book. You can actually get it where it's not spiral bound, but I'm that person that likes spiral bound, and it is just so pretty. I just really love it. And I just love the cover. It's just so pretty. And the back, I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see it, and also so you can get like a screenshot of the ISBN number. But it's such a pretty book, and I really do like it, and I'm really glad I've actually got it. It's such a pretty book, and from the cover, you can, as pretty as it looks there, the pictures on the inside are actually very pretty. The front cover, I know they say don't judge a book by its front cover, but by the front cover you will kind of get an idea that it's going to be a really good book on the inside. So as we open up, they have the vision of the people who made the Albuster, okay, and the website. As I said, it's really beautifully designed. And then Albuster, wow, there. Obviously, it's my copy is spiral bound, so it is very, I don't know what the word to think of, very flimsier, I guess that's a word, than if you've got the hard, like, the I can't think what you call the normal books, the one with the normal spine books. I don't know what they're called actually. I'm really terrible at this one, but that's the only thing I would say is I prefer spiral bound books, but it is more flimsier in the fact that the pages will rip, and we don't really, so that's the only disadvantage to spiral bound. But me personally, I do prefer spiral bound because it's easy for me to use. So we've got the introduction, and then, as I said, it is more sensitive on the pages here, where obviously the spiral bound joins. So then we've got the table of contents, and these are obviously the week numbers, and obviously it's 52 weeks. And these here are pictures that you will see throughout the book. as you can see. We've got our first one. This picture is really pretty. When I said that it's a very pretty book on the inside as well as it from the front cover, you'll see what I mean. And then here you get a synopsis, then the reading plan of what you can get for that's there. So you get a reading plan for each day of the week. So for the 7 days you get, so for week 1, day 1 is Genesis 1 to 3, day 2 is Romans 1 to 3, day 3 Joshua 1 to 5, day 4 Psalms 1 to 2, day 5 Joab 1 to 2, day 6 Isaiah 1 to 6, day 7 Matthew 1 to 2. And then it just basically tells you here, read Genesis 1 to 3, and then it explains about that. Not very good at filming review videos. I've only done one that you can find in the playlist. And so yeah, so this is still week 1. And then obviously you get into week 2, which is obviously the same as week 1. And then I have to admit, these pictures are so pretty. They are really beautifully done. And then you go into week 3. And as I said, it is very difficult on the spine, but as I said, you can get the other style of them, but I obviously prefer spiral bound, so I do expect it from a spiral bound. So into week 3. These pictures are so beautifully done. Really are beautifully done. So we're into week 4. And what is also good about the weeks, it's not just obviously on week 4, they do it throughout, is they do like a reflection. So you get some questions that you can reflect on from that week, which is really helpful. So obviously in week 4, one of the questions is, do you sense God's calling you in a particular direction? Have you experienced any obstacles in your attempt to follow God's call? That's really good. I quite like questions on reflection. So I have to admit that's a really good feature for this one. And as I said, we're on to week 5, and the pictures are so beautifully done. And then at the bottom, you got, obviously these are done in NIV, NLT translations, but you know, I don't think it really makes any ounce of difference on what translation you read it in. It's still there as a good supplement to your studies, even if you are on reading from a different translation, because I read from multiple translations, so it's fine for me to do, but I don't think it really matters. So in week 6, week 7, and I like this bit here. It's like an old tiny prayer type thing. I really like it. My fan's actually moving it for me, which is quite helpful. I love this picture. I have to admit, this picture is really pretty. And then I'm obviously on week 8, and obviously trying to, because it's new, obviously, its pages are more, I don't know what the word, they've obviously been done in like a, I don't know how to explain it, because you know, when books are new, the pages are more together. Week 9. So it is more on that. So yeah, week 9. These pictures are so pretty. Week 10. I have my fan on because even though I'm in the UK and it's cold, I have it on for the noise because I can't sit in a silent room. 10. Even in the daytime, I can't sit in silence. I get really jumpy, so that's why if you hear the fan, that's the reason why. It's white noise. That's what it's for. It's white noise. Some videos I can actually do in silence, but then obviously I'm talking, so it's not silence. So yeah. So week 11, we're on. So now we're coming to 12. I'll have to admit, I do like these pictures. They're really good. They're very good and very designed really well. I really love them. They definitely make this book even more pretty. So we're on week 13. I didn't actually just buy it because of the pictures. I bought it because I like the idea of the supplements. So we're into 13. So we're into 14 now. And like I said, they're all the same. Got the synopsis, reading plan, and then it talks about what you're going to be reading, and then the information that goes with it, and then the reflection questions at the end. So it is all the same throughout. Obviously, this is one of my favourite ones. It's so pretty. I just love the colours. I just love the design. I just love it. So yeah, we're on 16. And as I said, they are all the same, apart from obviously the pictures and the books that you'll be reading. Because obviously on 17, you'll be reading Exodus, 2 Corinthians, 2 Samuel, Psalms, Joab, Jeremiah, Mark. So that's what I mean. It's not the same throughout the... No, obviously the reading plans are going to be... The reading materials are going to be different. And this is done where you can do this in 52 weeks. So obviously we're on 19. So they believe that the stuff that you're reading is going to help you to get through the Bible in a year. So, I'm not very good at this. Oh gosh. So, this is obviously on 20. 21. As I said, these pictures are so beautifully done. I'm just going to keep saying that throughout the book, because they are so beautifully done. I love them. I love this book. I'm so glad I've got it. I think on eBay I got mine for about just under £10. But I'm glad I got it. I mean, I didn't get it dead on the start of the year, so I couldn't start dead on week 1. But I don't think it really matters. I think it also depends on how quick you are at learning and absorbing the information. So obviously we're on 26 now. It is obviously the spiral bound bit it's an interesting concept, but I do prefer it. So even if you might prefer the other style book, that they do obviously do different types of it. So we're on 30. As I said, it is literally laid out the same. You've got the picture, then you've got what you're going to be learning, the week number at the top. So obviously it's week 31. Synopsis, reading plan, and then about what you'll be reading. So it is all laid out the same. And then obviously you've got like the reflection questions at the end and a little like prayer thingy at the bottom. It is like, as I said, it's all the same throughout the book, and it's obviously in link with the Bible, and it's, like I said, it's so beautifully done. I'm glad I decided to get it, and I would highly recommend it because it's so beautiful. I wouldn't say get it just because it's pretty, because obviously, you know, that's not always why you should buy anything, really. It's if it's going to help you. And for me personally, I think this will help me with my Bible studies in my personal time, and I would recommend it to anybody. I know it says for women, but I don't think it really matters if men read it. If a man wants to buy it, I don't see why not. I do sometimes think, though, when it says for women, I do think what is actually in this that's got a feature for a woman. I do sometimes wonder that question. That question has pondered my mind many occasions when I buy something and it says for women. I'm not saying women can't have anything for themselves, I'm not saying that, but that is the only question I would then question. Like, why does it have to be for a woman? Like, men can, you know, if there are couples out there that will, study the Bible together and will want to share. I don't know. It might be a book for a man. I don't know. I don't think it has to be gender specific, put it that way. It doesn't have to be for it. No. I have shown this to my partner, and he thought it was quite nice. He doesn't he doesn't study the Bible, in all fairness, but he said it looks really pretty. So he likes it. He's not one to study the Bible, so there might be a particular reason. I have not come across it because, I have to admit, apart from the pictures being all feminine, that's probably the only thing that would suggest it's for would say for a woman, is the pictures. But then, I don't think it really matters. If if a man wants it, buy it. If you like it, then go for it. I personally don't see why there's any reason for it be for. I've not come across anything in this, and obviously I've done the flip through with you, so I can't see why there's anything here to suggest it's gender specific for why it has to be for a woman, apart from the pictures are very pretty. But apart from the pictures, I like colourful pictures, so I wouldn't have said that this book is for a woman just by looking at the colours. But as I said, I've not come across anything to say this is for a woman. So at the back, so you got like the people who created the artwork, or not quite created the artwork. Oh my gosh, Alice. The people who created it. It's just because I saw artwork there. That's probably what made me suggest it. It's got all the people who work at Albuster, who are in the different departments. So, head of content, editor-in-chief, product director, head of brand, creative director, layout design, artwork, project manager, so forth and so forth, all the way to the bottom. And then on this side, who edited each of the pages, each of the chapters. So that's quite nice to know. And then obviously, because it's 52, it's got all the people who've done it. And then the end notes. For each of them. As I said, there's nothing here to suggest why it be for a woman. So if a man wants to purchase this book, I don't see why you can't. As I said, there's nothing here actually suggests why it's for a woman. I'm not saying that you can't have anything for women, because that's not actually what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, because I do know that I have got a few male subscribers. So I can't see why. There's nothing here to say why it's for a woman, why it has to be for a woman. So if you want to purchase it and you're a man, get on with it. And then obviously it says that at the top, copyright by Albuster Creative Inc. Published in Los Angeles by Albuster Creative Inc. So, and obviously the ISBN number, and then the contact details. And then continue the continue the conversation at the website, and then the guard of the Bible, and then not very good at this bit, and shoot the Bible book, and then obviously the back cover. Again. So that is a beautiful year in the Bible, the 52-week Bible study for women. I like it. I think it's really, really pretty. But the only thing I'll say is there's nothing here to suggest why it's for a woman. So if you are a man, I'm not assuming genders, I'm just going to get that there now. If you, doesn't matter what gender you are, if you like this book, you think it's pretty like I think it is, then I don't see why you can't purchase it yourself. It is a bit, I just don't understand why it needs to be Bible study for women. I don't know why it can't be Bible study for all. Apart from the fact that the paintings are very feminine in the colours, but then I don't think the colours make any difference, because I like brightly coloured things. As you can see, I like pink because I've got my pink blanket in the background. But I just have to admit, I just like my background. But when I showed this to my partner even suggested that there's no reason for why it would be for a woman. And that's coming from a man. He said he doesn't study the Bible personally, it's just something he doesn't do. But he has said that there's nothing in this book to suggest for why it's for a woman. So I wouldn't worry by the title if you aren't a woman. If if you like it because you want to study it yourself, and you've seen it and you're like thinking, oh, I can't buy that because I'm not a woman, I don't think it matters. It's the context of what's inside it is what matters. It is beautifully done. I would highly recommend it to anybody. So anybody who wants to purchase this book, get on with it. I don't see why As I said, I can't see why there's a reason why it is gender specific. I can't, you know, I looked through it when I purchased it and it came through, and I looked at it, apart from the cover being really pretty, I can't see why a man couldn't purchase it. Personally, I just can't. I just don't know. Unless I've missed a feature in this particular book. I can't see why you can't purchase it yourselves. As I said, I would highly recommend it. You can type it in, A Beautiful Year in the Bible, the 52-week Bible study for women, into the search engine for Google, and you can find it there. So, you know, you can purchase it, and you can purchase it with the spiral bound or the non-spiral bound. I personally prefer spiral bound books, but that's just me personally. It's easy for me to do, even though we might have just noticed I had struggled to do it then. But that's because I'm doing this obviously in one take. Those who have followed me knows that I don't edit my videos, so this is obviously a raw take of a review of this book. And yeah, I like it. I personally do like it. I do think it's a very good supplement to your Bible study, but I don't see why it needs to be for women though. Even though I am a woman, but I just don't know. I don't see why it needs to be specified on that. And I'm not getting into a debate, so please don't comment saying, oh, you know, it has to be for women. No, we don't have this around here. You know, unless there's a particular feature that I have missed, then you can then comment that below. But I don't think I have missed a feature in this book. Like I said, I got this on last week, on Wednesday it turned out, and we're on a Sunday, and I spent a few days looking at it, examining the features, seeing what relevance it had for a woman. Not that I bought it because I didn't want it. I did actually want it, but I was just kind of wondering what particular feature, apart from the pictures, that's probably it. I like it, and yeah, I would recommend it to anybody. So I definitely say it was worth the price. It's a very good supplement to your studies. If you want that extra supplement, then yeah, this is definitely for you. As I said, I like it, and yeah, I would definitely highly recommend it to anybody. And yeah, you can just type in A Beautiful Year in the Bible, the 52-week Bible study for women, into Google search engine, or whichever search engine you use. I obviously use Google because that's why I mentioned it. You can obviously have a look on the website as well. And yeah, so I think it's a very good book. You'll find that I like it, and I think it's very good. It will help you to understand the Bible a bit better. And as it says in the back, there was a bit at the back where it says, what does it say? No, I've got to try and find it. This is where I say it and I can't find it. This is where we're just going to be staring at this page, not this thing. Where does it say it? I had actually seen it as well. That makes it more difficult. Yeah, there it is. It can be difficult to know where to begin or how to establish a regular rhythm of reading and reflection. How do we find the beauty of the Bible amidst these obstacles? you know, when you're looking into the Bible, it is very difficult to know where to start, and having this here will help you. I will definitely would say that. As I said, I have looked at it and I have actually started doing it. But yeah, no, I definitely would suggest having having a look at purchasing this book. It's definitely worth the money, and it's very pretty. Myself would definitely say it is. I do love the pictures. The pictures do make it look really, really good, and I love it. I just love this book. Definitely not going to have any faults from me, apart from obviously struggling with the spiral bound, but it's new, so I haven't obviously been using it as often as I need to kind of get it in a way that it's not going to be an issue. But yeah, no, I definitely would recommend this to anybody. It's definitely a beautiful book. It's definitely very helpful in giving that little bit of supplement to your Bible studies. I wouldn't say it's the be all to end all, though. I definitely would say if you are looking at getting wanting to read the Bible in a year, I definitely would say look at other alternatives as well as this. It's not the only supplement that's going. There are plenty. I definitely think it's a good supplement to your Bible studies, and it's definitely worth the price as well. And yeah, so that is the review of A Beautiful Year in the Bible, the 52-week Bible study for women by Albister. I would definitely would recommend this to you. And yeah, thank you for watching my video. Please like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and please turn on the notification bell so you can get updates of when I upload content like this, and also my daily psalm reading videos as well, and any other content I do throughout my channel. Thank you and goodbye.